Meantime, we've got new fallout. MSNBC now firing a political analyst, Matthew Dowd, over comments that he made during the network's coverage of this tragedy.
But following up on what was just said, he's been one of the most divisive, especially divisive younger figures in this, who is constantly sort of pushing this sort of hate speech or sort of aimed at certain groups. And I always go back to hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which then lead to hateful actions. And I think that's the environment we're in, that people just, you can't stop with these sort of awful thoughts you have and then saying these awful words and not expect awful actions to take place.
Matt.
And that's the unfortunate environment we're in.
MSNBC's president, Rebecca Cutler, apologizing for the remarks and released a statement saying, in part, during our breaking news coverage of the shooting of Charlie Kirk, Matthew Dowd made comments that were inappropriate, insensitive, and unacceptable. Dowd then responding on X, saying that my thoughts and prayers are with the family and friends of Charlie Kirk. On an earlier appearance on MSNBC, I was asked a question on the environment we are in. I apologized for my tone and words and went on to say, let me be clear, I in no way intended for my comments to blame Kirk for this horrendous attack. NewsNation media contributor and founding editor of Mediaite.com, Colby Hall, is with us. Colby, I got the alert from NewsNation that this had happened yesterday, and it was shortly before my kids came home from school. I've got a 16, 18-year-old, and I have a 20-year-old off at college. And the shock for them that this had happened really spoke to me about what Charlie Kirk meant to our youth. Whether you agreed with him or you didn't, he was a celebrity. He was somebody who showed up on college campuses. I said, describe Charlie Kirk for me. They said conservative, debate students, is a Christian, is smart. This really had a ripple effect among our youth in the last 24 hours.
He was no less a towering figure in kind of, especially the youth kind of social media, TikTok, Instagram world, because I mean, he was brash, he was a provocateur, but he engaged in a discourse. He was civil, and he was brave, and he is singularly responsible for changing significantly the sort of political landscapes across a lot of college campuses. He saw an opportunity to you know, the conservative, especially male voices, were unheard, and he engaged in debate, and he was a world-class debater. And, you know, the irony or the great sadness is that he was in that environment when his life was taken as political violence. And the reaction that has followed, I think, has really been terrible for us. And I have to say that it's a very sad and tragic day for America, regardless of your belief in politics. And I hope that we recall the unity that we felt following 9/11. This isn't the same thing as 9/11, but we need to unify, and we need to engage and do our best to broker this really bitter divide.
Right. And we're seeing a lot of anger among young people about politics, and it's part of the old guard, right? They're not happy with what's happening in politics and how divisive it is. So it's even more important and incumbent on, you know, having civil debate with young people about important issues, which is what Charlie Kirk was doing. I hear you on lowering the temperature. What's that going to take from our political leaders, from celebrities, I mean, whomever it may be?
Well,
our media.
I would like, well, a few things. And I wish I had a clear answer. If I knew the answer, I would, you know, I would be doing it. I think there's a few things. I think from our leaders, we need to sort of see this as a transcendent moment. I recall after, you know, it was a really bitter time after George W. Bush was elected following 2000. And it was a bitter time then. It was pre-social media. But I remember House Speaker Tom Daschle hugged George W. Bush, and George W. Bush sort of reached out. And that's what we need. I think we need to see our political leaders in both parties show some sort of unity across the aisle. I don't expect that to happen. As for what we can do, you know, I have a French bulldog named Frank. He's like the best thing that ever happened to me, because I get off my computer, I stop watching TV, I stop staring at social media, and I take him for a walk, and I engage with a community of dog owners, which honestly, dog owners are a great group of people to engage with. But it reminds me, I think we have to actively try to unify.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.